This is what kids do during spring break when their parents aren't home. Look at that fine work there. Turn this little switch on. Little thing. Yep. That's the first form. Then you do a mock-up, a little bit bigger. Nice work with snap ties, right, Anders? No, it doesn't end there. Full-size boat. Wood boat.
With nails and everything.
With electric saws and all, right? No.
Yep.
Full-on hand saws without the parents being home.
I couldn't really wait, so.
Okay.
From the beginning, I've always been very interested in boats. My family owns one, and I have built one. And today, I wanted to show you some pictures of the boat that I built. After watching Paul Elkin's video on YouTube, I knew I wanted to build a boat like it. So this is how it started. The next thing to do is buy the wood. Here are the few basic sheets of plywood I started out with. Before you start building, you're going to have to cut out the side pieces.
Who did the T-Wolves just get?
Carl Anthony Towns.
Carl Anthony Towns. Okay, let's see some action.
Next, you want to get a main structure,
Nice workshop
as you
area.
see here.
The boat's almost put together. I mean, I just gotta get the bottom and the top on it. And I'm basically good to go. Still gotta get this piece in. I have to make a new one. It goes up against this, 2 boards. So, yep.
Here I will show some of the remaining steps I took. Out of curiosity, I wanted to see if 2 people could fit in it. The next steps were some of the most important. First, I had to buy the motor. Second, I had to ask my grandma and pick out the fabric for the custom upholstery. Third, test the batteries and see if the motor fit on the motor mount. These were some of the final pictures before launch day. Finally, launch day was upon me, and I had to trailer 2 boats on a harrowing journey across 200 miles to southeastern Wisconsin. When we finally got there, we launched it. After some last-minute checks, our boat was ready to be launched and christened.
John, you can maybe come down here and get some pictures. And just true to form, it took us even an hour just to get the boat in the water. So we're going to start the christening ceremony with some thank yous. Anders would like to start with that.
Okay, well, I would like to thank my grandma and grandpa so much for supplying me with the motor and the cushions. And I know grandma and grandpa put in a lot of time to help me with that. So, here you guys are.
Okay, the next person that you would like to thank is
Grandpa Larson, which is on my other side of the family. He put in a lot of time to encourage me to build this boat and really told me he thought I could do it. And he passed on his boat building knowledge to me. So now I have all the stuff to learn. And lastly, I'd love to thank my dad so much for putting in so much time out of his busy schedule to build this beautiful boat. And it really was a very big undertaking for him. So thank you so much.
you have to have a ceremony to name your boat and to launch your boat. So, almighty rulers of the winds, through whose power our frail vessels traverse the wild and faceless deep, we implore you to grant this worthy vessel, Driftwood, the benefits and pleasures of your bounty, ensuring us of your gentle administration according to our needs. Now, we always recognize the 4 directions of the wind. So if you would please, with your glass, take a moment and point north, which is there, okay? Great, glorious, exalted ruler of the north wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your frigid breath. Now we face west, which is there. Great Zephyrus, exalted ruler of the west wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your wild breath. Facing east, which is this way. Great, Eurus, exalted ruler of the east wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your mighty breath. And lastly, south. Great notice, exalted ruler of the south wind, grant us permission to use your mighty powers in the pursuit of our lawful endeavors, ever sparing us the overwhelming scourge of your scalding breath. At this point, you may have a sip and we will break the champagne. The tradition is to have it break it over the bow and to go spray it from west to east. Which direction is that? West to east. West to east. West to east.
Okay, we got that all.
Okay. So here we go. Break it over the bow, west to east. And
Grant, move, you're in the way.
Close your
the
eyes.
last thing,
Try not to spray too much in the boat.
I'm not John. I got that.
Anders
has requested us to sing a tune in honor. And instead of the naval hymn, Eternal Father, he wants to sing Anchors Aweigh. And just as a reminder of the words, anchors aweigh, my boys, anchors aweigh, farewell to foreign shores. We sail at break of day. Through our last night on shore, drink to the foam. Until we meet once more, here's wishing you a happy voyage home. So as soon as I do this, I will start us singing. Okay. Now be careful. West to east? There we go. West to east. Here we go. Anchors aweigh, my boy. Anchors aweigh. Farewell to foreign shores. We sail at break of day. Through our last night on shore, drink to the foam.
The rewards of building a boat are endless. Here are some pictures of me and my friends having fun out on the water.